Dear old inner city Dublin, the town I love so dear. We're after winning 2 million quid, so we're off to Belvedere. Yes, it's goodbye to O.J. Harder, and it's Paul George's fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me. Yes, it's goodbye to O.J. Harder, and it's Paul George's fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the Hardcore FM podcast show. I'm your host, Hardcore Nick. I don't know what happened to the start of the entrance. It just started over again, so I do apologise, guys. Welcome to the uh, Hardcore FM podcast show. Now, Mr. De Silva decided to do a video shortly a while ago, and we're gonna hear the phone call that I made. Me talking to Officer Matthew Stoynes, and you're gonna hear, Matthew Stoynes has never spoke to me. I think this was probably the first time me and him spoke, so we're gonna play that later on. But this piece of shit, he says in this video to leave him alone. He just wants to be left alone, but he's doing videos to bring attention to himself once again. I don't even know how long the video is of him talking bullshit, but he's basically he's at it again. He's at it again by mentioning my wife and all this bullshit, right? Um, Basically, it's 11 minutes video. The video is 11 minutes long. Thank God, because um, I want to move on to other things on this show tonight. But we get this bullshit over and done with. It's 11 minutes long, and then we will. I sat down and me and Officer Stoynes had a conversation. So we're gonna sit down, listen to his bullshit. 11 minutes of bullshit.
So this account right here,
So
Rosen22.
he's also harassing my wife and harassing me by looking at my account on Xbox when we have nothing to do with him, blocked or no blocked. My wife hasn't been on Xbox in probably maybe 2 years, or maybe a year, give or take. And basically saying that um my wife plays these Xbox fucking whatever, I don't know, these PlayStation 2 games or something. Who cares if she plays PlayStation 2 games or PlayStation 3 games? Bro, my wife doesn't be on fucking. So he's looking up my account, which I don't care because obviously in a way it's public. There's no crime in that. But he's looking at my account, harassing me, harassing my wife, talking shit about my wife once again because he has nothing else to talk about. He's basically he's going around in circles. He's going around in circles. But anyway, when you hear this bullshit,
His wife, Roisin, she's been going through something is the only words to put it. She basically called the police on me last week and
called
said
the
she
police.
was uncomfortable
What the fuck?
with my shirt being off on Zoom, which
What?
my shirt was not
Hold
off
on.
on Zoom.
My wife
camera
is not
was
even on Zoom.
I don't know the guy who had his shirt off. I don't know who that guy was at all. But she called the police and said that she was uncomfortable, and the police said, well, 100% you should be uncomfortable, but not to the point where you're like harassing and protesting and like going crazy. So what she did is she called the police officer's supervisor in the morning and basically said she's losing nights of sleep over this and like she feels threatened and all this other stuff. I mean, this girl's completely crazy. I can tell you stories about her. Like when I was like 14 or like 15 years old, she would call me like on a school night, like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, whispering on the phone, like, I'm in the ER, because she's like, she pretended like she was a nurse. She used to say she was a registered nurse. I spoke to a valid source in the community. I'm not going to say who that source is, because then they'll harass them. And they told me she collects unemployment. The husband admitted she collects unemployment. They told me the husband collects unemployment. He lost his way a long time ago. So these people are all on unemployment. So I don't understand. They're all claiming they have jobs. Roisin claims
Is
she's
this guy delusional? Is this guy honestly delusional? Like, does he not understand? Right? You can be on welfare and work part time. Does he not understand that? Even though I'm not in receipt of welfare, my missus is on a disability payment, but doesn't mean she just sits around all day and shit like that. So I don't know where this guy is. Like, this guy is really, really fucking, like, really delusional. I don't know why he's being delusional. So he's basically saying that my wife is a nurse. Yeah, my wife was a nurse. Yes, she was. And what's your problem with that?
the nurse. Declan claims he's, I don't know what he claims he is. He claims he's a police officer one second,
I'm a
doctor the
healthcare
next second,
worker.
a nurse the
Get
next
in your
second, in
thick
the army
skull,
the
bro.
next second. He doesn't know what job he has, or if he does all these jobs, that he's moonlighting like a motherfucker.
I'm moonlight. What? Bro, I'm gonna say it once again. I'm a healthcare worker. Well, hopefully, I'll probably won't have a job by after Christmas, but sure, you know, that's it's not being embarrassed. At least I still work. I've been working since I was fucking like 15 years old, bro. Actually, probably 12 years old. So I think the battery needs to be rested anyway. If I have no job in after Christmas, you know, I'm not gonna cry about it. If I continue on, happy days. That's another year that I've saved myself. But he's coming on here saying all this bullshit, this cock and bull stories of me wife is a nurse. Yes, she is a nurse. She's a trained medic and she's a nurse. So I don't know where he's going. Well, was a nurse.
So I don't understand this. And the crazy part about this is Roisin tried pulling her scam on Chris Blessington. She tried saying she was a nurse to Chris Blessington, which is, look at this. Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 6. These are like PlayStation 1 and like N64
So what? Who
games. How the hell is she
cares?
playing that on Xbox?
And by the
Anyway,
way, the
she
Grand
tried
Theft
pulling
Auto
her nurse
3 is
scam on
actually
Chris Blessington.
is a
I
PlayStation
remember
2
this,
game. You
and
fucking dope.
Chris Blessington, I had the phone on speaker, and Roisin was on the phone, and I said, "This girl's a nurse," and I put her on the phone with Chris Blessington, and Chris Blessington heard this woman, and he was like, "You're not a nurse," and all hell broke loose. The husband got crazy. She got crazy. Everyone got
No,
crazy.
actually, hold on a minute.
Like, what the hell?
There's
I mean,
another side
it
of
only
the,
takes 60
hold on,
seconds to see the.
hold on. There's another side of that story because the phone. I think Roisin's phone rang one night, and I was actually going to answer, and I was like, nah, fuck you, leave it or some shit, or whatever. And Roisin answered it, and it was Chris Blessington, and he was obviously talking, and it was later on. I didn't even know about this phone call. It was later on that night or something. Anthony came to me and goes, "Oh, uh, that Chris Blessington was coursing out your wife or some bullshit." So get your fucking facts straight, Anthony. Get your fucking bullshit facts straight. You came to me and told me that Chris Blessington was coursing my wife out now. So don't even sit here and say that. Oh, Chris Blessington for 2 seconds. Chris Blessington doesn't even know my fucking wife. So how the fuck can he judge somebody by not even meeting this person?
Sick syndrome that this woman has, and I was telling that to Glenn. It took Sergeant Blessington
Glenn's
only
name's
see
getting
like
thrown to it.
7 seconds to
This
hear
guy
this
was
woman,
fancy fucking
and
Glenn.
he knew she wasn't a nurse. This woman's not a nurse. There's no way in hell she's a nurse.
And
There's no
how do
way
you
in hell
know?
Declan.
How do you know she's not a nurse? Do you live here in this country? There? How do you fucking know that my wife is not a nurse or was a nurse? How do you know? How can you? That's like me saying how do I know if you were working or not? I don't know if you're working or not. Even though he claims that he's on a disability check, and I've sources as well. I've been speaking to a lot of people lately that this guy is a schizo. It's a schizo, this guy. He's a fucking schizo. He's like not right in the head. I was told by my police the other day that this guy is a schizo. He basically fabricates shit, and then he moves on to the next person and does the same to that person, and then moves on to the next person and does it because my police were engaging with his police, and he told my police out straight that this guy needs some sort of medical help or some bullshit. But anyway, cracking on because
Has all these jobs. These are not good people. These are not good people. She spreads false allegations against people. She makes up false reports, and Declan saying that I call military bases.
that's it.
I call
Yes, you do.
police
Yes,
state-
you did. You've called the military base. Apparently you called St. Loman's Hospital, claiming that it was my dad on the phone, and shit like that. And he says something as well that he's always said it on his channel. I think he says something else. So he does all these party chats. He rings like police stations. He rings military to find out what I'm doing and all this shit. He's ringing hospitals, tying up toys, serious, tying up people's time when they should be doing other fucking bullshit. He rang some hospital in, I don't know if it was in Dublin or what the fuck, claiming the guy on the phone was my father. My father. Like, what the fuck? What type of fucking weird? Like, that's how much of a schizophrenic this guy is.
On him. I call mental hospitals and try to
Yeah.
get information. She's literally doing this. I don't do this, folks. This is projection. This is clear projection.
When it's funny because, do you know the funny thing about this is he has it on his channel, him calling a mental hospital, and the security guy is actually getting pissed off halfway through the conversation, saying like, "Oh, this is a different hospital. This is a different hospital," and he's like, "Oh, I need St. Loman's." I think he rang. I think it was like Vincent's Hospital or some bullshit in Dublin, and you could clearly hear the security guard getting pissed off with the guy with this guy. So he can't deny saying that he's not ringing mental hospitals and then trying to blame it on my wife. What the fuck, bro? Serious? Really? Like, what the fuck?
Because his wife is doing this bullshit. She's calling the Garda Síochána, calling all these Garda stations all over the place, and making up shit, like filing false reports. And supposedly, if I have a disagreement with her and her husband, I'm not allowed to go to Dublin, which they don't even live in the Republic of Ireland. They live in North.
First of all, right? First of all, this guy would not last a day in Dublin. Second of all, he'd never come here to Dublin. Nobody's stopping you to come from. What are you on about? People are stopping you coming to Dublin, bro. You told me before you've never been out of the country, so why the fuck would you even bother coming here anyway? And saying that I don't live in the Republic of Ireland when I do live in the Republic of Ireland. When I do live in the Republic of Ireland, I live in County Cavan, and County Cavan is the Republic of Ireland. It's not fucking Northern Ireland. If it was the Northern Ireland, it would say Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. So where is he going with this? Where is he going with this? Hey Siri, where is Cavan, County Cavan? Hey Siri, where is County Cavan? Okay, my phone's being a dope.
Here it is on the map.
Okay, hey Siri. Hey Siri, is County Cavan in the Republic of Ireland? Hey Siri, is County Cavan in the Republic of Ireland? What the fuck is wrong with my phone, man? Okay, hold on. I need to unlock my phone. That's probably what's wrong. I need to unlock my phone. Okay. Hey Siri, where's County Cavan?
Here it is on the map.
There you go. County Cavan, County Ireland. Republic of Ireland. It says here, let's have a look. Um, uh, County Cavan is a county in Ireland. It is in its province of Ulster and it's part of the border region. It is a town named after the town. Well, I'm not actually in Cavan Town. I'm more outside of it, but it's basically part there, County Cavan, Ireland. So it's part of the Republic of Ireland. If that was Cavan, like in the north, it would say Cavan, Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. So I don't know where this guy is going with this shit. But when you hear I spoke to Matthew Steins earlier on, but wait, let's get let's get through this bullshit.
Northern Ireland. So I'm not allowed to go to a country that they don't even live in, which I seen that sneaky attempt, you bats, and trying to boycott me from Dublin, which is not going to work. It's complete bullshit. You can't ban me from a country that you don't even live in. That's like me telling you can't go to Russia. I don't live there.
Why would it be going to Russia?
It makes no sense. But anyway,
this guy is fucking.
She's just all over the place. I want to see the husband's account.
No,
But this woman definitely doesn't have
my account on Xbox.
She goes around. She just plays victim. She plays victim. That's all she does. She plays victim. She's not an innocent woman. This account, not an innocent woman. She just plays victim. So here's the husband's account.
No, here's my account.
Hardcore Declan.
Of course, only one hardcore Declan, by the way.
Let's see if he has me blocked, as he says he does. Nope. I can see his achievements. I can see his games.
I don't care if I have him blocked. I don't even talk to this piece of shit.
Oh, he has the same games as his wife.
But of course, he'll probably come on and do another video later and say, "Oh, I talked to him." But apparently, as he says later on, I don't speak to Glenn. I don't speak to Keith. I don't speak to Louise.
These people are all like crazy people, like all crazy people. So if the wife, if the husband doesn't go out and harass people, he sends the wife. He sends the wife. Like it's just like the cabinets are crazy people, and the only person I feel bad for is the father. The father, because he has to live with these people every single day. He has to put up with Declan blasting.
You know the funny thing about this individual, right? I've never said one thing about Anthony's father. Never said anything about his father or his mother or anything like that. He always seems to bring my dad into it and shit like that. Like next, he'd be bringing my mother into it, even though he's never met my mother or any bullshit. But he'd probably say he's everybody that has crossed paths with me, he's me. He knows, like Dan Oakley. Oh, I know Dan. Who else? Who else do I fucking talk to? Apparently he knows me mate Matthew. Like anybody I talk to, he thinks he knows. At one stage, he says he knew Colin. Like, what type of fucking bullshit is this guy fucking on? Like, he's obviously on some gear or some fucking sort of drugs anyway.
He's got to put up with Declan ordering food at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, Roisin doesn't cook.
I actually, hold on a minute. I actually have the only day I probably have takeout is probably maybe a Saturday, maybe a Friday. That's the only days I have takeout. That's the only days I have takeout. Is probably Friday and possibly a Saturday, or I might make a stew. Most of my meal content is like potatoes, veg, and meat. Potatoes, veg, and meat. You're telling me that's takeout field? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? And the only time I'd probably eat takeout food like where the days I'd only take is where I'm busy all day and I get home late. I'll get home like at 7 o'clock. I'm not gonna fucking cook dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening. I'd probably have a bowl of cereal or probably or I'll just get a takeout. That's it, or I get a takeout on the way home. Because I'm not fucking cooking dinner at 7 or 8 o'clock in the fucking evening. I don't think anybody would be cooking the dinner at fucking 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. It's too fucking late. But the only days, as I said, I'd probably get a takeout. It's probably Friday and maybe it's the odd Saturday. Like he's going on like I eat takeout food every day.
Look, this guy orders
And
takeout every
And my
single
wife
fucking
doesn't
day.
cook as well, which
Every single fucking day. He's got people walking in and out of his house like it's a steep.
it's a brothel. It's a brothel. Everybody just walks in there.
Long Island, like one of those, like in the Hamptons, like one of those breakfast in bed houses. like people just walking in and out of his house like a motel. He says his father doesn't know how to lock the door. Well, obviously he doesn't know how to lock the door.
I look at me daughter every night. I don't know why
Ridiculous.
he's on
And
me.
this is off of Declan's latest video, and this part of the video actually raised some red flags in my head on why he wanted to actually contact his cousin. Declan requested a service from my brother's company, saying that he wanted.
The only thing I asked Anthony, I said, if you can find them, all well and good. I never requested anything from his brother. But the funny thing about it is, I found my cousin, and then he states that me and him, yes, we do talk. And what did he say? He's a B-lister actor. Well, put it this way, bro. Put it this way: if he's a B-listed actor, at least he's doing something better than you're doing. Understand, though? Understand? At least he's making more money than you are. I'd say if he's a B-listed actor, I'd say he's making more money than he will. My cousin would make, or whatever he is. He's probably my great nephew, or whatever the fuck you want to call him, or whatever. Because it'd be obviously my mom's nephew, so it'd be my great nephew. But anyway, this guy would make more money than this prick a day. Like what my cousin would make a day would probably wouldn't even top his weekly salary. But so I don't even know if we'll even play the remaining bit of the video where he's talking about his cousin and then to be left alone and all this bullshit. He's saying to be left alone, but he's doing videos to basically, put the eye on him. You know what I mean? Like,
find this long lost cousin of his, but you're gonna hear how many generations has passed down through this cousin that this cousin doesn't even know who the fuck
I just said
Declan
it.
is.
It's
And
my
I'm gonna tell a story of
grandfather's
what happened when he found
sister's
Well, listen to this.
daughter's
This sick man explain this bullshit.
my grandfather's sister, daughter's son, which it'd be basically my mom's cousin, his mom's, my mom be cousins, and that'd be my mom's nephew. So it'd be my great nephew, you fucking twat.
He was basically saying, I asked him, what I asked him to do was, I go seek the phone number. I actually didn't film.
Yes, I did find him.
So I don't, that's the only thing I do. People said, "Oh, can you try and seek the phone number?"
Yeah, I think I asked him, and of course he failed to find them.
I lives in California.
Bermuda, California.
I
Yes.
think it's Bernardo or something, Bernardo, California, or something like that. So he's bringing other people into it. That like this person doesn't even know this other person. Like, he's bringing this person, my cousin, into to be actually through my grandfather. It's my grandfather's
Sister.
That's who it is.
My grandfather's sister's daughter's son. Yeah.
So he's bringing.
He'd be like a great nephew.
Poor cousin or some shit like that, because if it's my grandfather's sister, obviously my mother would be her aunt, and that'd be obviously his nephew. So it'd be probably my great nephew or something. I think.
Great nephew or second cousin or something.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because it'd be my mom's cousin
So
and his son. So
he has a hard time figuring it out. But anyway, this guy is not immediate fucking family to Declan.
yes, he is.
This
And
guy
I
who
actually
he
have
wanted to
pictures.
find
I have
is
pictures
a
of
B-list
me. And I'm not
actor
going to say
who lives in
his name.
California, who at the time had a new movie out that Declan wanted to probably try to reap the benefits and get some money off of this guy. So what he did is he messaged this person. I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah, you're damn
Because
right.
I'm not going to talk about
he'd
someone who
fucking
has no
sue
involvement
you.
to the situation. That's
Sue
100%
you. He could
unprofessional.
sue you like that, bro.
But anyway, this was back in 2020.
I noticed that he won't say his name because he would literally, if he heard that, he could just like literally sue this guy like that. And of course, he talks about me not having a pot to piss in. This guy definitely doesn't have a fucking pot to piss in. Because plus you're mentioning his name and his trademark. So I'm sure if you do mention his name, I will be in contact with this person, and I hope he sues. I hope he sues what you have, bro. And then I'll be fucking laughing. I'll be
and
laughing.
The guy was like, "Oh, hi, Declan, what's up?" And then he didn't contact
and he still
me.
Wait, hold on.
But Declan,
he still talks to me today. So what are you on about, bro? Saying that he doesn't talk to me.
Under the impression that he's close to this cousin who's a B-list actor.
Well, I have pictures. There's pictures of me and him. So.
Just like Glenn doesn't talk to him.
Like
Louise doesn't talk to him.
Here we go now. We're on the Glenn, Louise, and Keith bandwagon now. All of a sudden saying, "Oh, I don't talk to Glenn. Oh, I don't talk to Keith. Oh, I don't talk to Louise." Wow. But that's fucking funny because I'll be talking to Glenn and Keith like as soon as I get off this bullshit. So that's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a bit funny, isn't it? That I'll be talking to Glenn Keith. So it's a bit funny, isn't it? It's really, really funny, isn't it? That I'll be talking to Glenn and Keith after I get off this. Anyway,
just like Keith doesn't talk to him, he's having fictional friendships and relationships. The guy is fucking crazy. I'm telling you. His wife tried to pull a fucking scam on a police officer that's not even that smart. Like, this is how stupid these people are.
Everybody's pulling scams by this piece of shit. And he's probably the biggest scam artist of the lot, saying that I owe his brother money, which is the biggest scam. I said it to my local police the other day. I was talking to Detective Jerome, and he even said that this guy's a schizo. I said he's doing these ridiculous videos. I said, saying that I owe his brother money when I don't even know. I've spoken to his brother umpteen times, but I don't even know who his brother is. All I know is a name. I don't know his face. I have a name, but I don't have a face. So, like, and even the detective was like, this guy is a schizo. This guy is a schizo.
People to believe them. 22 views. 22 fucking people are probably sitting there like, what the hell is this guy talking about? There's something really wrong with him. Something's really wrong with him. And I want to fast forward to the end of the video to see if he actually did the little Irish thing.
That's me going for the night with a slam that. Watch the Hully or some Google or some Colin, as we always do on Australia. And then, of course, he's slagging my Osquelga, of course, that's what we grew up of as when I sign off. But I don't know why he is, trying to be a shite bag. Which he's trying to be a shite bag, but he doesn't speak Irish. He's an American prick that I call a foreigner from the other side of the fucking world, thinking he's all this, that, and the other. That he thinks he's this, that, and the other. But anyway, let's go to this is me now. This is the first time me speaking to Matthew Stoynes, and this was earlier on this evening. I rang the Bronxville Police Department, finally got Matthew Stoynes, and this is basically how the phone call went. Let's have a look. This is how the phone call went. It's 1 minute and 55 seconds, and this is how the phone call went. How you doing, Matthew? Matthew, you don't know me, I don't know you. Hold on. Hello, is Matthew Stones in now, is he? How you doing, Matthew? Matthew, you don't know me and I don't know you, okay? Are you familiar of an Anthony De Silva?
No, I don't really know who he is now.
Because he's basically saying that me and you are in cahoots and we talk and all this bullshit. Is there nothing you can do to keep him away from me,
No, there's nothing really much we can do, but I'll definitely make sure I monitor to see if he's around doing anything.
Like he's harassing me and he's harassing my family and he's just annoying me. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah. Like where do you live?
I'm over in Ireland, but he's just
okay.
He's just he's doing mean videos about me and stuff. You know.
I get you.
Like he's basically saying that me and you talk every day of the week. I don't even know you from Adam, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
But is there nothing like you can you not even tell him to stay away from me or? Hello.
Yeah,
I said, is there nothing? Can you not have a word with him now?
Can I not have what?
Can you have a word? Can you talk to him now to tell him to stop?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can talk to him, definitely.
Right, no worries. Thank you very much, Matthew. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Sorry for tying you. I know you're only in. Sorry for tying you up.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Thanks very much, Matthew. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
So that was basically me and Matthew Stoynes. That's the first time I've spoken to Matthew Stoynes. And I've been trying to get him for a couple of days now. I got him. Thank God I got him. And there you go. Like, you know, thank God he's on my side. He's going to keep him on surveillance. Thank God he's going to keep him on surveillance to make sure he's not up to no good. So there you have it, guys. So there I spoke to Matthew Stoynes. And you could hear it. I told him, I said, you don't know me, I don't know you. But this individual, Anthony De Silva, is basically saying that we have basically, you know, we're in cahoots and all this bullshit and we talk every day, which is bullshit. I like, if there was a lineup of Matthew Stoynes, I wouldn't have a clue who the fuck. I wouldn't even know. I'd probably pick up the wrong guy because I don't even know the guy. So that's it, guys. I will be back on live, guys, because I want to do my Fastlane prediction show. I will be back online shortly, guys, after this podcast ends. But anyway, that's been a podcast show. And obviously our next show is our Fastlane show. Will be coming up shortly. I have to get ready for that. Or I might not do it, I'll see. Depending on how I feel. I want to just relax, play a bit of PC, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, shout outs, as we always do, of course. I want to say hello to my bro in the sky, Colin, and his wife. And of course, her anniversary is tomorrow. And so I'll be lighting the candle for Sandra tomorrow, our year anniversary for Sandra in the sky. My bro Colin, I want to say hello to Dan Oakley. I want to say hello to my beautiful wife Roshan. I want to say hello to Drac, Mary Brown, Jack Knight Finnegan. I want to say hello to Oddmans. I love your show, Oddmans. I want to say hello to Helsing, Knucklehead. Let me see. I don't know. I can't even. I have to start writing these people down. Let me see. I want to say hello to. Have we missed? I don't know if we've missed anybody. But I want to say hello to Matthew. I want to say hello to Frankie. I want to say hello to Aaron. I I want to say hello to Brian. I want to say hello to Glenn. I want to say hello to Keith. And I want to say hello to Louise. I think that's it, guys. I think that's been it. I think the circle has been done, guys. And I'm going to sign off, as I always do, guys, in Australia. Guys. But that's been the Hardcore FM podcast show on Mr. De Silva, even though he doesn't deserve to be called Mr. De Silva. More like piece of shit De Silva. More like. But anyway, Slán Lat, Moshe the Hully, Osan Bukal, Osan Colin, guys. Slán Lat. I'm out of here. See you in 10 minutes for Fastlane, guys. Good night and God bless.
Dear old inner city Dublin, the town I love so dear. But we're after winning 2 million quid, so we're off to Belvedere. Yes, it's goodbye to OJ Harder, and it's bonjour to Fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me. Yes, it's goodbye to OJ Harder, and it's bonjour to Fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge,